Welcome to Axiom Workplaces' upgraded Sydney studio. Let's take a tour and meet the team behind the transformation. So Asha, tell me, what was the first impression we were trying to achieve with the new workplace?
We really wanted an open environment, so the minute you came out of our lifts, you saw right across our floor plate.
Yep.
Transparent, you can see the engine room right through from our design library through to our work floor. A really homely type space where both our people and our customers can come together, co-create, collaborate.
I often see when people are coming up in the lift and getting out, if somebody's not getting off on this floor, they're peeping out of the elevator doors to, oh, what's that? Because it's such an inviting place. I think they wish they were getting off on our floor.
Our floor as well, yeah. I think the real beauty of it is we had originally a shop front, so you sort of came through the lifts and then into the threshold. Now you come straight into the space,
yeah.
and I think it really communicates how we work as an organisation and the transparency as an organisation. That there's no barriers. You can literally see how we're one whole team.
Absolutely.
Across our departments, because the environment literally shows that, and you can see it in our work area. There's no designated desking. Our teams from different departments, whether it be finance or marketing, our sales team, our design team, our technical team, our project, they're all intermixed, and you can see it through the collaboration zones where we're pulling together to work on projects and bring to life our client's vision.
Okay, so we're here with Luke. He's the lead interior designer on the project. Hi, Luke.
Hey.
So tell me, how did you go about selecting the materials and the colours for the project?
We wanted an overall palette that was quite warm and earthy, and we wanted to bring through hints of terracotta, olive and sage from our brand identity, and we really wanted a residential sensibility within a commercial environment. So within the kitchen, we've got some natural stone that brings in the olive from our brand palette. Some powder-coated metals in rust and terracotta, and then we have custom terrazzo, which is from reclaimed materials.
We're here in the arrivals area, and this is where we wanted to make an impression with people coming out of the lift. So tell me, Luke, how did you go about designing this area, the material selection, colours?
There were three key themes that informed the planning changes that we made to the studio. The first one being the arrival experience for our guests. Previously, the entrance was quite dark and narrow, so we really wanted to open that up, remove any physical line of security, and introduce a visual connection to our meeting spaces and the workspace beyond.
So one of the key findings in the Works Index was that we needed more meeting rooms and a variety of spaces to meet. So can you tell us, Luke, about this meeting room here and some of the other meeting rooms throughout the office?
That's right. That was the second common theme that was a result of the work survey. So we've introduced a greater variety and a greater number of meeting spaces. So housed within our central pavilion here are a series of meeting rooms and focus rooms, as well as our design library and innovation space.
A lot of us will agree that the breakout space and the event space is the wow factor behind this new studio upgrade. So can you tell us a bit about the design decisions and perhaps how Works influenced those design decisions?
The third key theme was the breakout or the social gathering space. So we've positioned it here within the best part of the floor plate.
Yep.
It's got quite a flexible layout. It opens up to our innovation space here. So that means that we can use it for staff town hall or for events with clients. Day to day, the operable wall is in closed position, so it functions as a boardroom.
Yep.
And then we can open it up, as you see here. The panels all stack back into a cupboard and allows us to create a much larger breakout and event space here.
So what's your favourite space in the whole new studio?
It has to be the design library here. It has ample layout space, great storage, and lots of pin-up. So it doubles as a presentation space, and our clients love to come in here to see how their projects come to life.
The thing about great design is that it's both aesthetic and functional. And you don't realise when you walk into a beautiful design that you're actually in a beautiful design, because everything just works. Energy flows, the colours make you feel relaxed. So I've got Jess here from our strategy team here just to talk a little bit about how we came about gathering those insights that informed this beautiful and successful design.
For us, we're really lucky. We have the Works Index survey, which is a survey that surveys 21 design elements From that, we were able to speak to every single member of our team through that survey and gain what was important to them. So that way, when we delivered our workspace, we really understood what the needs of the team were and then how we could design to suit them with those design elements.
Often when businesses are deciding on a workplace transformation or a new office design or workplace design, they want to ensure that the team and the staff are getting performance and cultural outcomes. How does the Works Index survey help to measure that and give reassurance for a business?
If you were to do the Works Index, obviously up front before we do the design, that gives us a lot of insights into how your team functions, what kind of spaces they prefer, and then really informs and tells us what an ideal workplace looks like for your business. That varies so much, and the benchmarking that we have across industries shows us like certain teams prefer to work certain ways. However, for us, in terms of a measurable outcome at the end of a project, we'll retest with your staff and then they will re-answer those questions, but based on their current space as opposed to their previous office. And so from that, we should be able to see that, yes, the team wanted more focused space and now we have achieved that and that's no longer an issue. So in theory, the NPS should rise a lot.
So once the design and tech is finalised, it's over to our construction team to get to work. So I have with me David, our Senior Site Manager at Axiom. So tell me, David, what was the most exciting thing about creating this design?
The best thing about doing this job was my normal jobs that I do, 3 months of hard work, and then at the end, I hand it over to the client. But this one I get to keep myself and I get to enjoy it for myself. So that was the most exciting part of the whole project, is I get to enjoy it. Biggest hurdle would be, I guess, holding the staff back. They really wanted to get in on site, in early.
We didn't like working from home.
No, I didn't like that. So keeping the staff back and held back was the biggest hurdle. However, the building itself had a few hurdles. The deliveries and things like that were the hardest part because the lifts were small, there's no loading dock. So that were the biggest challenges.
So how did you solve the issue of getting all the furniture and all of the supplies in the building without a goods lift?
Speaking with all the trades and the suppliers of delivery of furniture and all the materials, we tried to get them in nice and early. There's no loading dock in this building, so we had to unload on the street, which happened to be a bus zone. So getting in nice and early, coming in at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and unloading on the street and then bringing it through the goods lift that way. So it was coordinating all the trades and suppliers to come in at a reasonable time for them and for us as well.
Kind of that's what you do, is solve challenges on site.
Yeah, we did. We solved the problems, and every site's different, so we look at each site differently and solve the problem straight away.
So I'm here with our office manager, Tamara, and she has the most interaction with the team on a daily basis. So tell me, Tamara, what have you noticed about the team after we moved into the new office?
So since moving back into our new space, we've really seen a boost in energy and a lot of collaboration with the team using a lot of the new spaces that are now available to them, which is really fantastic to see.
Have you noticed an uplift in the workplace vibe?
Definitely. We do frequent employee engagement surveys, and it's been quite steady in the first half of the year, but since moving back into our space, we've really seen a boost in one of our key metrics for ambassadorship. It just indicates that our team are really on board with what we do here at Axiom and wanting to promote as well.
And proud of what we do. Proud of what we do. It's really good to see because there is a sense of pride walking into the place.
Absolutely.
It really does showcase what we do, and really look forward to having clients and external parties in.
Just really show up our space, as Hayley said. Everyone's really proud of it, and it's just lighter and brighter, so it's a great feeling to come into the office now.
My favourite thing about the new office would be the breakout area. It's a nice little spot to decompress with my headphones.
Favorite place would be the breakout room.
My favourite space would have to be the multiple meeting rooms that we have available.
My favourite part of the office is not so much specific to the rooms, but it's more the space. I like how it's all open. The colour scheme's a lot different to what it was before. It used to be a bit dark and kind of gloomy, even though it was sunny outside, but now we've got all the lights.
My favourite part of the office is the new breakout space. Got good view of the harbour and good breakout space to talk to your colleagues and have a good chat in the morning.
My favourite part of the space would be the abundance of meeting rooms. Really helpful doing phone calls, keeping the office space nice and quiet when needed.
Well, that's it. Thank you for touring our office with us, and Asha, I'm sure you'll agree. We're really proud of this space. It's beautiful. We look forward to sharing it with you.
Yeah, well done to our team, and come and enjoy our space and have a coffee with us. Look forward to seeing you soon.